organized here. I have my 8 tracks, and these 8 you've been using these 8 groups. They are here, the same one. I have the kick here, the drum, shaker, percussion, bass, leads, effects, pad. That's the one I have. And when you can see, they are not group anymore. The thing is, when you play live, you cannot manage thousands of plugins and things. You have to be as small as you can, because here, what you can see, it's one song. And if I'm going down, that's another song. And in this project, I may have 10 songs who are just broken down in different pieces. So yeah, you have to do something to be able to have all of your project in the same place.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Why do you have that all named on the right and the master as flute?
Oh, yeah, that's something you haven't changed. You can write anything you want here,
So
but I just did
separate
something.
your songs per se, right?
Yeah, here you can put some signs, what I haven't done, because I know my song pretty well. But for example, if I'm here, and I want to play this song, the BPM of this song is 104, so I could write it here. I could write down 104 is just some certain things I want to write to help myself. And I could write underneath, why not, yeah, flute and cello. And just for me, when I'm gonna play live, it's my memo, right? I can see on the right side, oh, what I want is this thing. So just to help you down. Writing down things like this, around this scene, I want to have some flutes and cello, or flute and voice, or something, or the BPM, or the key, of anything, just to help you to see. And I have thousands of flutes here. It's because I've been duplicating themes, so they have the same name, and I haven't updated. And it's only because I know pretty well the song. So I want to show you one of the projects, and I'm going to play it. And I want to have, I would love to have maybe a voice or a guitar to come along. You want to come and play the guitar for me? So yeah, I'm just going to show you a little bit like a demonstration of what's the possibility, and after we're going to break it down step by step. I just need a jack. Someone want to come and sing? I know it's it's between us, right? I have to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
For
With my
sure
voice?
I can do it if nobody want to do it, but I think it's good that somebody else do it.
Duncan can do it, I can do it. Yeah, you.
I can do it.
Whatever. You want to try? Yeah, cool. And let me move down the volume. So you're gonna be on the channel. And which one? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So, let's test the volume of the guitar quickly. So yeah, on the right side here, I have access to channels where I have the guitar here, I have the voice here. At the time, the last project I was doing, I had the angoni and the cello, so I was controlling 4 instruments at the same time.
So you just set these up as separate audio tracks?
Yeah, I write the name, I'm sure. There is also a code with the color, I will show you why. And for the guitar, it's a 2. Can you make a test to see for the volume? And like a normal recording. Can you keep playing the guitar? Yeah, I think it's because you are playing just in front of the speaker. So what you can see, I've been moving the speaker in this side because I don't want the speaker just on the back of the mic. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of feedback. So I'm going to keep just doing a quick sound check to show something. And I'm gonna try with one. And you keep playing. Okay, we're good. So now we are ready to start. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to start to play my track. And again, I'm telling you here, I have the kick, 7/8, all kick, clap, hat. So you have different combination. On this line, I have only the drum and the kick. This one, it's not connected to what is there, but I know what it is. It will be the charango. This one, I have a shaker. Here I have the percussion, I have the bass, I have the flute. I decided to put it as a lead. And you want? Can I? I mean, yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
that's not. So what Duncan is doing right now, he wants to listen to his voice properly. That's why, because usually when we play live, we have monitors sending in all directions the same music, because you want to be able to listen what you are doing, especially when you are a singer, to tune yourself to the right frequency. And so on Sunday we're not gonna have a problem, because we will have everything for them. And so yeah, let's start it. So I'm gonna start playing the song. And I'm following also the tempo. And for the guitar, it's whenever you want. And I'm really counting. I feel when the next thing is supposed to arrive. Sorry for that. I have a problem of MIDI mapping. I have to go to this area. Okay, that's the one. Okay, we're back.
But also, like before you have your musicians, or if you're playing with musicians, like, hey guys, I have this track, it's in this key.
They know the key for sure. We have the list, and we know the key. Yeah. We are like, I know you rock with the guitar, that's why I just send you in a track, you don't know the key, you have to find it. Moving down a little bit the tempo. And then for the guitar, I'm going to start to play. I like that. That's cool. And you keep this loop. I'm not going to loop it. So I did many things wasn't right on the way how to perform. The first one, they didn't know the song. We didn't have proper sound check, and it was very fast on this part. My idea was just to show you a little bit what's possible to do. Of course, when you play with someone, what I'm doing, I always do a few rehearsals to know where we are going. We try, we see how is the connection, what can happen, and then after we can play together. But yeah, just to show you how I can process the voice. And here, basically, again, what I can show you is all coming from the track, and it's all wave. There is no group. All of that is just wave file. And as simple this one looks like, it's not coming at all from, I can say that, from a bank of sounds. This one is a mix of 5 different shakers who have been being processed with effects, mixed together with a full song. So you have to understand that is the export of a big group of shakers. This one is the export of the charango, this one is the export of the kicks up, all mixed. So it's what we're going to do today. We're basically going to go back from our arrangement view to find what are the nice pieces we want to move back to the session view, and after that we will have to export it as an audio file to be able to create. So it's not much, right? We just like few samples, but just these samples who are here make the song. There is this man, we're doing more like this kind of EDM music. His name is Dead Mouse. He said a song is basically 2 bars. When you have the 2 bars, the rest is all you can organize them together, and you have your song. And I feel, in a sense, for many of the music, you can feel the same thing. You have the essence, you have the core of the song, and basically it's maybe only 2 bar loops, maybe 4 bar loops. There's a lot of loops happening in most of the music I know, and it's normal because it helps you getting in. And especially from this kind of music where a bit like trancey, it helps a lot. And sometimes I have projects who are super simple. I want to show you another one where you don't have much, and with that you can stay 10 minutes. You can play for 10 minutes. I will play this one very quickly. This one is coming from a dear brother of mine. His name is Ape Chimba. He is an amazing musician. And this one has nothing. He has like 1 kick, 1 clap, 1 shaker, ngoni, few things, and already you can get something super nice. And so I'm going to just show you this one quickly. I'm just going to stop. That's still the loops thing. Okay, down. I'm going to move the volume down here. And I'm going to check the volume in. So yeah, it's you have to just be a bit careful with the volume. So I'm using the push, by the way, on this part as a launch pad. So I have what I see in this red grid is what I can see on my push. So I can see here I have a red square for the kick, and I can just play it.
As long as I breathe, I will listen.
don't have to be super fancy or to have thousands of them. Less you have, better it is. Just it depends of your song, what are the different plays. But this song is so simple. On music often we say less is more, really. And that, I've been playing it like 10 minutes, 15 minutes without any problem, and with the mic, someone singing and playing like the Angoni and a solo of Angoni over it, just super beautiful. And like this you can stay in control, you can explore, you can I was communicating with Ape and like, how is it going? Okay, I stop it, giving more space. He's doing a solo, wow, okay, I'm giving more space and I'm waiting. Let's go, okay, let's go, and paf, we go back to the rhythm. So it's something with super interesting to exchange and to see. And the same thing, he was getting something super nice. I was looping in, okay, good, we have the loop. And I'm not playing the Angoni anymore. Here, he has something super nice. And it's going to be a solo over it. So there is so more to explore. It's really something amazing. Do you have any questions so far? Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you using? I mean, as the launchpad, why are you using the laptop instead of the?
I've been using the laptop because at the beginning I got challenged with the volume. So I was also looking if the volume were right. Because when you're set, when you did the sound check perfectly, you don't have any problem with the volume. You don't have to touch them anymore. So that's why I was shaking a little bit on the side. For example, on this one, I moved down the volume here with the mouse. That's a group of everything inside. Like I can control the volume of all my live set. And I was checking if it was in balance with the rest, with the other mics. And if I also to sure I don't have any feedback and stuff. But other than that, I kind of did the sound check at the same time as I was playing it. Other than that, the sound check is done. You don't have to touch anything. You are just here. You play. You look at it to know, oh, that's the Angoni. Yes, oh no, I have to change. You have to move the BPM. But that's it. Yeah.
You can create like a track where you have like the control of the volume of the whole live.
So yeah, this one, for example, but it's not something I'm controlling with a push. It's something I'm controlling with the computer. That's a group. All of my live set is a group.
One group.
It's one group.
Everything is one group. Okay.
That's one group because like this I can control the volume of everything together. Yeah. But even that, if you do something well, you cannot touch this phone anymore, especially for the chain on the master. That Joey will explain later. Then you cannot really change this part. Yeah, for the volume, is that the challenging part, but the volume is best if you don't touch it. So that's why what I'm gonna show you now is how to export everything, but it has to be completely balanced. Like this, you don't have to, oh, the shaker is too much volume, because otherwise you get lost to your mind and you are not losing the moment of like just enjoying what you are playing. So you have to be sure everything is balanced. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to a project. Now we're going to start from where you are right now. We're going to go to your arrangements of your song, and we are going to do the job to make it like this. And that's what I want to do today with you guys, is to be able at the end of the day to have all of these different clips. And tomorrow I'm going to show you how you can do a MIDI mapping, or to be able to control effects directly on your different tracks. That's just knobs you can control by turning them to give these effects, to loop and everything. So today it's more about like exporting everything correctly and to have your live set from your song. And this afternoon, if you want, do all of your songs. Every student have already like 3 songs. So as much as you do, is better it is. So for that, I'm just going to open a new project. I'm going to export this one, and we're going to do it together. So if you remember the first day, I gave to everyone, I'm going to delete this one because that's already what I did before. So you should be here, right? Like having 8 different channels, except here is a sidechain. Now you know a little bit what is the sidechain for. Is that just a kick? A phantom kick is not making any sound. This one. Just this one, I'm not even going to look at it. It's not, I don't really care about this one. So I have my 8 channels with a different name for kick and sub. This one is kick. Sub. There is also the drum inside. That's what we're going to do. Shaker, percussion, bass, Sharon Grove, flute, pad, lead. The names are slightly different, but it's going to be the same thing to do. And what I'm going to do is, you have on your computer, I forgot what was the name of it. It was maybe empty, but I will show you, you will see it. And mine is... live set, empty. Do you have this one, empty? Basically, it looks like this. I'm going to drag it again. Yeah, it's one of the files I gave you the first day. It's supposed to look like this, right? Kick, drum, shaker, percussion, bass, lead, effects, pad. Do you find that on your computer? That's the first one I gave to everyone. So you're not going to open it. You are going to open your project and you're going to find it on your left side. So if it's not the case, you have to add a folder where is this empty project. And then I'm going to delete that again. Sorry? I don't know where you put it. It was the first one. I gave 2 the first day, and the one is empty one. If you don't have it anymore, you have to check. In your email is a, or maybe it's not in your email. I'm happy to give it back. Otherwise, you just have to create. It's easy. You just create 8 new channels, and you give the name to them, the right name to them. So I'm just going to drag it again. If you find it on your left side, you just have not to double click on it. You just drag it inside of your project, and then you're going to have all of the channels arriving on your same project. So I'm going to just wait to be sure everyone has them. For the kick, drum, shaker, percussion, bass.
So within our...
I'm just going to open another one, because this one is too advanced for the class. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this one. That's the same one.
What if I just want to create a new folder? How do I...
You want to create, what do you mean to create a new folder?
Like, I want to, on the left, under user library, like I want to create a folder so I can put empty project.
It says add folder at the bottom.
Do you see a mouse somewhere around here? Like that? Not a real mouse.
You find lots of those.
They say out of Vietnam. No, I haven't seen that.
He's loading it somewhere on the left.
Yeah, on the left, yeah. Okay, so now So now if you go back to your song, your arrangement, everything should be here. And on this side, you have all of your clips you've been using. So now you're going to do something a little bit scary. So beforehand, we're going to save this word with another name. You can go to live, save live set as, and your name is here. You're gonna say contour. That's the name of the song. You're gonna write down for live set or whatever you want to call it. But let's give another name because we're gonna change a few things in this song. Because the first things you're gonna do now, you're gonna delete everything with your session view. Yeah, there is nothing anymore here. First, you save under another name. You can just add at the end for live set or something. Just another name for you to help you to understand what's happening here. And then after you delete everything in your session view.
Cute. Shaker, percussion, bass, and then what's next after this?
Lead effects.
You can just highlight everything in that one.
Yeah, you highlight everything on a session view, and after you just click on delete, and it's going to delete everything. So, so now, when you listen your song, that's the thing you have to be sure. If you go to the, let's say, in your song you cannot go higher than 6 dB, right? That's what we learned about it, to have a space for it. So you have also to be sure we are in this case. I'm not going to put too much volume now on the monitor. Let's see. So here I'm pretty fine. Actually, Joe who helped me with the mixing of this track. So it's where I am. It's all good. The voice is a little bit on the back, but because I put it in the group, I will just put a bit more voices. Again, no. I'm clicking here. Okay, for the sake of this part of it, I'm just going to move down a little bit all the volume of the groups to be sure to be more around -6. And I will check again. Okay, that's good. Okay, so for now, what's happening is we have all the different groups. And now we're going to find in our arrangement view the different part we want to export to the session view. So for this part, I need to understand a little bit of my song, what's happening in this song, what I want to keep, and how handy I want my live set to be. For example, if I have two things I really, really like, maybe I don't want to have them all together, but I will show you. So we're just going to loop. I will loop the first part here, the two first bar, and I will listen to it. That will be the first thing I want to export. I like to play them together. The sound a little bit different from the rest of the scene. So what I'm going to do in this area, I can see also it's basically the same loop over and over again. So I'm basically doing, even if I play just the two first bars, yeah, that will be my first loop of my set. So I can just select them, and I'm going to do right click, and I'm going to do consolidate time to a new scene. That very important part to do is, I will show it again. You find the first part where there is only loops or certain things you like. You can play again and again during your live sets. You test it for the loop and you do consolidate time to a new scene. And clicking here, what is going to happen is going to move them back to your arrangement view. It's a little bit down.
When you select not only one channel, but all the channels down here, it could be right.
Yeah, you select, actually, just by making a loop of the part you like, you're going to do it automatically. So I show it again. Here, I do right click and I do consolidate time to a new scene. And then you will end up having all of them here. Basically, if I play this scene now, I'm having exactly the same scene. And inside the group, you can see it's putting everything there. And it's keeping everything, your automation, everything is there.
Can you show that again?
I will show it with the next one. So that was the intro. I'm going to find another part I like later on the song. Maybe not this one. I want to loop, right? That's cool. So I'm selecting this part I want to export to my session view. I do right click and I do consolidate time to a new scene. So here it's going to put everything in a line. What I just did is the second is the scene just underneath. I just export this line here. And if I play it, I have exactly the same thing. So I was here first, and now I'm arriving here. Does that make sense? I will do it again for the next one. So I like this part. I have to check later on the song what I like. Part of the intro. That will be my full loop. So I take that, I do right click and I do consolidate time to a new scene. I'm checking again like the loop works, right? At the end, it starts over from the beginning, it's working. And here I have the third line. And if I click on that, I'm going to have exactly something. Yes?
When you do that, if you have automation within the thing, does it copy the automation to the
It is also copying the automation. Yeah. So it's great, but in a sense, it's not completely. It can be annoying because you can do it live. So for example, if you have a lot of reverb, maybe delete the reverb beforehand. Like this, you can do it live, right? You don't want something super dry, but you want to keep an hand on certain things. So I will keep doing it, and I encourage you to do it now with your project, to export everything. To export all the different parts you like, and after you can test it. First, second, third. So why 8? Why do I have only 8 channels? It's because on my push or any launch pad, there is 8 columns. That's why I don't want to move from one side to another. When you are playing live, you want to make it as easy as you can, right?